Zwift has long been the go-to indoor cycling training program of choice for many people, and there have been many to come and try to take a bit of the growing market share for themselves, such as Be Cool or Ruvi. You can find the link for my review of Be Cool in the description below. Today we'll be looking at the latest to make a splash on the scene, MyWoosh. Now, you may have heard about MyWoosh recently in the cycling news, as the UCI have signed a deal with them to hold the Esports World Championships on the platform. With the UAE being the main force behind MyWoosh, the UCI picking Abu Dhabi for the 2028 World Championships does seem like this was part of the bargaining chip. One thing to note about MyWoosh is the system requirements. They are quite demanding, needing at least 4 GB of video RAM, even going so far as to recommend an RTX 3000 line GPU. Like Zwift, MyWoosh takes place in a virtual world based on real-world areas. These include Australia, Colombia, Belgium, Alula, and the UAE itself. Along with the other apps, you can customize your avatar. Lots of Colnago and Team UAE to be seen here. Though I couldn't seem to add hair to my avatar, so no Pogacar tufts unfortunately. There are a few things I've noticed whilst riding in MyWoosh. Yes, it's pretty to look at when you're in the virtual world. However, if your laptop or PC is not up to scratch, you can expect a lot of frame rate drops. Also, the worlds do seem fairly empty at the moment, mostly just populated by bots, by the looks of things. Though as this is fairly new, we can chalk it up to that. Though an oddity I did occur was the time in front / behind other riders is wildly inconsistent. I'm not sure exactly how they calculate the distance, but you can see for yourself from the footage how much it fluctuates. Something interesting I have also noticed is that whilst there are different road surfaces to be ridden on, such as cobbles or dirt sections, they don't seem to affect the speed or effort of the user. For instance, the cobbled section in the Belgian zone, I maintained the same speed and watts throughout. In comparison, when you get onto the jungle zone in Zwift, your speed absolutely tanks if you're on the wrong sort of bike. I also did some of the training sessions in MyWoosh. Now, looking at the options, there are almost far too many to pick. However, I chose a simple HIIT workout, a nice 40-20 session. It was a training session, not much to write home about it on it here, it just did what it's supposed to do. Overall, what do I think of the program? It's okay. I don't believe it's going to take any of the real market share away from Zwift. The only real reason you would get it is because it's free. It doesn't add anything new or different than Zwift does already. And with the amount of participants that use Zwift, take part in the events, take part in the races, I just can't see MyWoosh getting the amount of people to join that would actually make a dent into that sort of environment. So whilst it is having the Esports World Championships, I suspect that's going to be the only thing it really does in the future. But hey, if you want a free program, your PC's up to running it, go for it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe and all that sort of jazz. And I hope to catch you on the next one. Thank you very much.